Good morning, friends, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Tiffany. Happy Wednesday. So it is Wednesday here in real time, and I am getting ready for a doctor's appointment in a little bit. I don't have to leave quite yet, but I have my pain clinic follow-up. I go every 2 months just to talk to the doctor to make sure my pain medications are working, that the regimen that they have me on is still effective, and that nothing needs to be changed, which I've been on the same regimen of meds for the past few years with no changes. So typically it's just a refill appointment and just follow up to talk about anything that I need to talk about. I do need to mention to the doctor that my insurance will not cover the migraine medication that they called in for me. So we need to figure out something on that front. I think they won't cover the amount that they had called in. Like, they called in Imitrex, and I think the quantity that they had put on the prescription was more than the insurance would cover during a month, so we need to figure that out, because I do need to have something on hand for when I get migraines. I'm glad I had something on hand the other day when I got a migraine, because that was helpful. So that's the only issue I think that I need to tackle today. Ooh, there's wasps flying around outside my window. I think there's a nest on our front porch somewhere, or in the rafters or something, because every day I see wasps flying around right outside the window. I went to bed early last night. If you watched yesterday's vlog, you know that I ended it and I said I was going to bed. I laid down around 9 o'clock with Will. He went to bed early because he has to get up early for work, but laid down around 9. By 9:30 I still wasn't asleep, so I got up and the kids were still awake, so I went and chatted with Alice for a little bit, and she was hungry, so I made her, what did she have? I forget what she had to eat, but she had something to eat. Yeah, I don't remember. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I almost remembered it. It doesn't matter what she had to eat. It's gonna bother me more so than you, but just sat and chatted with her for a little bit while she ate, and then cleaned up the kitchen a little bit, and about 10:15 I went and laid back down and was able to fall asleep easier. So got a nice full night's sleep, was up around 9 a.m. this morning, and like I said, I've just got my doctor's appointment this afternoon. I might run to Trader Joe's after my doctor's appointment because it's really close by, and I hardly ever go to Trader Joe's, but I want to check and see just what fun items they might have. And then coming home, and that's all that's on the agenda today. Alice is supposed to mop the house for me today. She's been doing extra chores so that she can save up money for the merchandise at the Beetlejuice musical when we go in August, as well as merchandise at BillyCon when we go in a few weeks to the BillyCon convention at Billy Bob's Wonderland. It's like a convention for those who love animatronics, and she's obsessed. So they're supposed to have merchandise at both events, and she needs money if she wants to buy merch. So she's been mopping the house once a week for me, and I pay her $5 for that. And then she's been doing just extra random chores. She's been doing Jackson's chores for him and getting his allowance, and she's just working hard for me. So it's really helpful because she's doing things that I don't enjoy doing, like washing windows and dusting and scrubbing the stove and things that she has more patience for than I do. But yeah, that's that. Will was supposed to have tomorrow off of work, but they did tell him today that, or ask him today if he could work, and he said yes. So he will have worked Monday through Friday this week. He typically works 4 10-hour shifts in this new position that he's doing. So he'll get a full day of overtime, which is a blessing. We need it. And then he'll have the weekend off. Saturday will be a busy day of doing laundry and packing and getting ready for the kids and I to head to Michigan on Sunday morning early. So that's kind of the agenda on that. Yeah, I am going to go wake the kids up, and I will keep you updated throughout the day and bring you along if I go to Trader Joe's this afternoon. So I just placed our grocery order for delivery tomorrow. It's kind of a weird order because with the kids and I going out of town, I picked up just a few things for Will while we're out of town, and then we were out of a lot of condiments, so it's like a condiment and like random order of hodgepodge items. While we're gone, I already have some things on hand for him to eat while we're out of town. We always have frozen pizzas on hand. We almost always have like hot dogs. He wanted some chicken sandwiches with provolone, so I ordered those for him. I've got a few Banquet frozen mega meals that are like their higher protein meals in the freezer. Because if you recall, the kids and I were supposed to go to Michigan last month, and things got canceled because Will needed our personal vehicle to get to and from work, because we were in the process of buying our second vehicle, but it hadn't been completed yet, and so he needed the only vehicle that we had at the time. So the kids and I had to postpone our Michigan trip. So then we did go to Michigan shortly after that for my niece's graduation party, and brought my nephew back with us from Michigan, and he's been with us for the past 2.5 weeks. So we will be taking him home this weekend and then staying a week at my mom's house. So all that to say, I had some things on hand, like frozen items on hand that I had already bought for the first time we were supposed to go, and those are still in the freezer, so that's convenient. And then tomorrow, so that'll be delivered tomorrow. You'll see the grocery haul. There's no meal plan because we won't be here, and Will is just going to eat whatever he feels like eating each day. Tomorrow afternoon, I also go pick up the summer school food for the summer food program. I've talked about this in previous videos as well. Our county is doing once a week on Thursdays. You go get in line at one of the local elementary schools, and you pick up 7 breakfasts and 7 lunches for each of your children that are 18 and under. And it helps with their USDA funding for their school lunch program during the school year. So even though we homeschool, we're still eligible because it's anyone in the county that's 18 or under. So I've been utilizing that, which has been a huge help this summer with having my nephew here as well. He's 14. He turned 14 the second day he was with us here. So that's been a huge help because it's just random food that the kids can easily make for themselves. So I will probably show that in the grocery haul tomorrow as well. Yeah, just because the grocery haul is kind of small. Well, it's actually like a $75 grocery order, but it's, I don't know. It'll either be in the vlog tomorrow or it'll be in the grocery video. But I go pick that food up as well. So we'll be able to, like, we'll be home Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The kids will probably eat through some of their favorite items that we get in the school food, and then whatever's left over, Will can also have while we're out of town the following week. And the nice thing is we're not missing a pickup day because they're not running the school food program the week of 4th of July, which is when we're going to be out of town. So then we'll resume it when we come back the following week. So it's just a really good program, and I know a lot of other places offer it as well. I've mentioned, you know, check into your county, your county. Check into your school district in your county to see if they're offering it. A lot of places also do, instead of where you pick up the food for a week, you go each day and sit down for a warm meal, which is also helpful for those who need it, but not as convenient, unfortunately. So I get to sit in the heat tomorrow with no air conditioning in the van, waiting in line to get school food, but it's okay. I will survive. Yeah. So I am home from my doctor's appointment. I did swing through Trader Joe's and pick up a few things. Lots of new stuff since the last time I've been there. Got these brown sugar boba mochis for the kids to try. Alice really likes boba and mochi, but they're not like the frozen ones, so I'm not sure how they'll be. They're individually wrapped, I think. Dark chocolate, roasted pistachio toffee, some everything in the elote yogurt dip. It's got corn, elote seasoning, and grated cheese. I thought that would be good with veggies. A bag of frozen roasted corn, frozen sweet potato fries for the air fryer, some Wisconsin sharp cheddar cheese, 2 packs of the seeds and grains crisp bread, these ube Jojo's vanilla flavored sandwich cookies with ube cream and an ube and yogurt candy coating. Dark chocolate orange slices for my mom since I'm going up there soon. She likes these and I saw them and thought of her, so I grabbed a bag. 21 seasoning Salute, which I have not had on hand in ages. And last but not least, but 2 bags of Just Mango. Jackson and I both really like those. So this was $44.83 for snackies. It's the boba mochi is super soft. Oh, that's making me uncomfortable. It's good. You guys like them? It's got a boba in the middle of it. They're very chewy. You like it? Do you like it? Will, would you like to try one?
Sure.
Okay. Is Ryder asleep?
No.
Does he want to try one? They're very, like, almost gooey. They've also been in the car 35 minutes drive home. They're not the frozen kind. Ooh, good save. I can't, like, the texture is almost, it's softer than a marshmallow even. But it's got brown sugar flavor.
It almost feels like it's gonna like melt.
Yeah,
it's like oobleck.
Yeah, yes, it does. It feels like it's gonna like sink through your fingers.
Yeah.
Not loving it.
All right.
Yeah, they're all right. Anyway, did you want to try a JoJo?
Sure.
While
I feel like those would be good cold.
we can put them in the fridge. Our fridge is kind of empty right now. Those would be better cold, I think.
Pretty.
Ube, which is, isn't that Japanese, like, sweet potato?
Yeah.
The purple potato.
Oh, I want potatoes.
I know you want potatoes. She's been asking, she's like, do we have potatoes? Careful if they're upside down. Ooh,
I don't potato.
fried a potato.
French fries.
Huh?
That's French fries.
Oh, try it. Taste test. It's got ube filling too. They good? Does it have like a flavor? Or is it just kind of sweet?
Sweet.
Just like a chocolate covered Oreo?
It reminded me of a Girl Scout cookie.
Which kind of Girl Scout cookie? The lights in the background.
The one with the coconut.
A Samoa?
Yeah.
Those are my favorite. Is that what it tastes like? Oh, there's a fly. I'm gonna try a bite. It does.
Mm-hmm.
A mouthful. It does taste like a Samoa.
Like, just like one.
Without the coconut flakes.
It tastes like a Samoa, but it's in the form of that peanut butter patty one.
Yeah. How weird.
Very.
Do you like it? Why are you smirking?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice what?
The Girl Scout.
Oh, the Girl Scout from Beetlejuice. Of course you always come back to Beetlejuice. A silly girl. Alright, so everyone voted they wanted spaghetti tonight. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it tonight or tomorrow. So I did 1 pound of ground beef with a packet of spaghetti seasoning mix, like powder, just to give it extra flavor. Got water coming to a boil, and then I will cook up a box of the half-length spaghetti. And I've got a jar of Classico tomato and basil sauce, and I'll just mix everything in the big pot, and everyone can have that. Oh, I got Texas toast to go with it as well. Okay, I've changed it up again. I'm gonna cook 2 pounds of pasta. That gives us leftovers tomorrow that I turn into baked spaghetti. I put it in a deep casserole dish, pour Alfredo sauce over top of it, cheese over that, and then bake it. Jackson prefers his spaghetti that way, and everyone else likes it that way a lot. So, making a huge pot of spaghetti tonight, and then whatever they don't eat will be turned into baked spaghetti tomorrow. I cut up a English cucumber and mixed it with some soy sauce and chili crisp oil, and I am snacking on that. It's currently 6:15. A rainstorm just kind of hit out of nowhere. Super windy. I'm hoping my tomato plants don't break. This one right here is worrying me. I need some twine to tie it up. At least they're getting watered, but it's super windy and rainy. Chilling on the front porch, hanging out with me. Ryder and Alice playing in the rain. She brought me out some twine and I tied up the stem that was loose.
My eye.
And I'm soaked because it was torrential downpour when I was tying it up, so then the kids wanted to go play in the rain. Yeah, it's supposed to stop in like 5 minutes. Probably. If the clouds go away. Get it, girl. Dancing in the rain. Dance like no one's watching.
Cold and everyone's watching.
So the little boba bites from Trader Joe's that I showed you earlier in my haul, Alice says they are better when they're refrigerated. So they're not refrigerated at the store, they're just shelf stable. But she said are they chewier, like more firm?
Yeah.
She likes them better in the fridge. I wish I would have gotten 2 bags because they're gonna be gone by tomorrow probably. She's had like 3 or 4 of them at this point, and I don't know how many are in that bag, but not many. So I told her next time I'm on that side of town, which is not very often, I will try and run in and pick up a few bags of them because she likes them. But refrigerated is best on those. I think I'm gonna close out. It's only 7:20, but we don't have anything going on this evening. We're gonna wind down, watch some TV, and I'm gonna edit this video and get it up. Tomorrow I have, Will works tomorrow. He was supposed to have tomorrow off, but they did ask him to work, so he said yes. And then I have to go pick up the school food for the summer food feeding program around 3 o'clock. And then we have a call with our life insurance company just to go over policies. They're gonna try and talk us into upping our coverage, and we're not gonna do it because that's what they do every 6 months when they wanna call us. And then in the evening, we might go to my friend Kaylin's house and the kids might go swimming while the adults just chit chat. So that's the agenda for tomorrow. But thanks for coming on another day with us today. Drop a comment, share some love, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.